So I sold some of the boxes already, and thank you to everyone who helped out with that. But because there's just so much stuff, I still have a lot of boxes to get rid of. Anyway, some of the comments I had from some of the people that actually purchased boxes was that they were worried that the assortment in the box wouldn't fit what they were looking for their crafting room at that point. And I think in general people are kind of a little bit wary of, Destash boxes because, maybe you're not actually getting enough for what you're paying. So I thought I would go ahead and show you just one of the boxes that I've packed up and kind of picked it randomly. Just took it from the line of boxes. So I will go over what's in this real quick. And something I want to point out real quick also is that if you want a box that has more Christmas or more birthday stuff, I can try to make that happen. I already had a couple requests. Someone wanted less Christmas and less birthday, which I thought was kind of funny because most people want that. So I kind of put more generic supplies in her box. And someone said that she got my monthly hero kits. She was subscribed to them, so she didn't want any extra ones. So I took that out and I just substituted with other products. So I can customize them to a bit. It's still going to be a bit random, but if you can give me a general overview, I can try my best to accommodate that. So anyway, now onto the box. So first, I got this new stamp and die set from the Hero Arts winter release. I'm going to be going through these really quickly just because there's a lot of stuff in here. This is from the last My Monthly Hero released. This is a stencil. Some of these products I don't have the original packaging for, so I just have this piece of paper just to kind of, don't lose me kind of thing. Stamp and die. This is the My Monthly Hero, and these are just extra die cuts, So some of these you can see are brand new, and some of them are rather gently used. This is the reactive ink from one of the My Monthly Hero kits. Die, another new stamp, some dies. If I could, I'd try to find the original packaging, but I couldn't always. This is a My Monthly Hero add-on background stamp. It's the pumpkin one. Lots of dies. More dies. This one didn't have a coordinating die set. These butterflies and dies. And dies. This one I didn't have a label for. There's the packaging for this one. You can see I actually used this one, but this one I've never touched. Well, I just did touch it, I guess, but this is the bandana bold prints. More bold prints. Another stamp and die set. Some more backgrounds in here. So I'm not going to bother putting this back in right now. And then some wood blocks. These wood blocks are the new Angel Trio from the winter catalog. They don't have labels on them. Most of these things, if they didn't come with labels, I made labels for, but some of the newer products, I just really haven't gotten around to doing that. A little brush pen set. I mean, there's other random things that I stick in the box, stuff that I'm just not taking to Utah with me. Some of the travel, destination stamps, yeah. Can't remember anything right now. Some embossing powder. Father's Day. Some stickles. And some destination. So that's just the overview of what's in one box. When I was organizing these boxes, I did try to, at first I was trying to make sure I kind of spread out the cling stamps and the dies and the clears. I tried to spread them evenly. So they should be spread pretty evenly. There's this should be kind of the ratio of wood, clear, and cling. But, some cling stamp sets don't have coordinating dies, so they're, I'll add in an extra random, let's say, background dye to kind of compensate for that. So I kind of try to make sure everything has the same value. And if you haven't seen the blog post or my Instagram post, I have large priority boxes. This is not a large one. Large ones are filled with over $1,000 worth of product, usually more because they're a little bit bigger, so I keep them open and I usually keep stuffing stuff in them as I'm destashing. These are the medium flat rate boxes, and these are, the large ones are $320, and that's for over $1,000 of stuff. And then the medium ones are $120, and the extra $20 for each of those is basically just to compensate for my packing and shipping. I'm not making a profit off them. I'm just, I gotta ship these little guys out. And then the small ones, they seem to be a little bit more popular, so I might end up making more small ones, just taking apart some of the medium boxes. But the problem with the small boxes is if I have the stamps in this kind of standard stamp storage envelopes, they don't really fit in the small boxes. So that's kind of the problem with that. That's why I didn't have more small boxes. But the small boxes have between, I think, $75 and $100. It's a little bit harder to guesstimate the value with those. And they're $35, I think. So everything that is not going to shipping will be donated. Most of it's going to Mary's Meals. I have 2 other options on my website. And one crafter, I talked with her, and we ended up donating half to a charity that she really loved and was pretty familiar with, and then the other half to Mary's Meals. So I am also quasi-open to that. I don't really want everyone trying to donate to their charity, just because it'd be more of a hassle for me to donate to different charities. And since I'm going through all the trouble of this, I really like Mary's Meals, so I'm trying to keep it as much as I can going to them. And that's pretty much the box. If you have, or one of the boxes, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'm really trying to get rid of these. Again, if you want, I can quasi-customize them, like theme-wise. So I hope that answers any questions and calms any fears about these boxes. And again, if you have any questions, then just let me know. All right, God bless.